This time we're looking at the I.K.S. Koraga. It's a Cavort class bird of prey, not to be confused with the Chitang, which was a Burrell class bird of prey. The Cavort is the bigger of the two, so a little bit more armor. And we'll check it out. There we have our Cavort class. It's a pretty maneuverable ship for its size, but then again, so are all the Klingon ships. Got that 3 come about that almost all Klingon ships have. There's our Cavort. And you can see the maneuverability is pretty much the same as almost all Klingon ships. We have our I.K.S. Koraga. It's unique Klingon. 4 attack, 1 evade, 5 hull, 3 shield. You get a tech, a weapon, and 2 crew slots. 26 points. You have evasive, target lock, cloak, and sensor echo. And each time you defend while you're cloaked, you can re-roll, or you get to roll 1 extra defense die. So basically, when you're cloaked with this ship, you're rolling 6 dice. 4 for the cloak, 1 for your evade, and 1 for the special ability. Put you on par with the Romulan ships. And then we have our standard Cavort class. 4 attack, 1 evade, 5 hull, 2 shields, so you're losing the 1 shield there. And you're losing 1 crew slot, and you're saving yourself 2 points. The captains, we have Worf. It's unique. 5 skill, 3 points. He is Klingon faction. Should have been dual Klingon Federation, I think. But and when attacking, you get to roll all of your blank results 1 time. We also have Kern, which is Worf's brother. He's unique. He's a 3 for 2 points. And when attacking this round, you gain +1 attack die, but it gives you an auxiliary power token to do it. Also causes an action. Not sure if 1 dice is worth an auxiliary and using your action for the turn, but could be in certain situations. And we have our generic Klingon captain. For crew, we have Alexander, which is Worf's son. It's basically his family ship here. He's a crewman, 3 points. He basically gets credit for every time you screw up. So every time your ship is hit for at least 1 damage, you place a battle stations on this card. During the activation phase, you can take a battle station token off of his card and place it next to your ship. Then we have Ingaren. Crew, 4 points. And as an action, when attacking this round, you can convert 1 of your battle station results into a critical and all your other battle station results into hits. It takes an action to do it, but it's definitely worth it, especially in combination with Alexander getting the extra battle stations. There's our weapon upgrade. Got normal basic photon torpedoes. It's a weapon, 5 points, 5 attack, range 2 to 3. Spend your target lock to perform it. You can change 1 battle station into a critical, and you can fire it from front or rear arc, just as standard issue torpedoes. Wasn't really impressed with the tech upgrades for this one. They're both stuff we already have. The EM Pulse. You disable this card, target a ship at range 1 to 2. That ship rolls 1 less attack and 1 less defense dice this round. 4 points. And of course the advanced weapon system, which I believe even came with a starter set, which is a 5-point upgrade. And when attacking, you can disable this card before rolling any dice to keep your cloak token from flipping to the red side. Let you fire and stay cloaked. Real nasty combination if you're running into people. Focus. Real nasty combination if you're running into people who are playing these. If you're running the Federation or don't mind cross-factioning. Data from the Sutherland OP prize can use his ability and still make their token flip to the red side even after they've disabled this. So it's kind of a neat thing. They expect to remain cloaked, and then you pop off his ability and they still have to decloak. We have target lock Q. We have our auxiliary power and critical tokens. We have 3 shields, 2 disables, 1 for the torpedo, 1 for the advanced weapon systems. I just noticed they actually gave you 3. Wonder if I lost one somewhere, because there should be one for the E-Impulse as well. Then we have our tokens here that you get for various things. I think there's one for Kern. There's one for the E-Impulse, I believe. Yep, E-Impulse. And then this one's for Kern, and this one must be for Garen. Yep. And then we have 2 battle station tokens to use Alexander's ability to get the extra one there. Evasive maneuver and your cloak. And then all these tokens around here go with our mission for this ship, which I have not gotten to play. That's patrol the Badlands, and those little tokens are used to represent the plasma storms in the Badlands. 2 players. And this was the first mission I've seen in the game so far that had so much it actually took 3 cards. One of them pretty much just explains how the plasma storms are going to be working. Anyway, looks like a fun mission. That's one of the best things about the expansions, or trying out the new missions that come with them. There's a lot of variety in them. The ship is the exact same model they used for the Burrell, which is kind of disappointing since it is supposed to be a different size and style ship entirely, but they still work. Nothing in the game's to scale anyway. Not a huge amount of detail. There is enough that if you wanted to do some repaints, they actually have the torpedo hole there in the front. And there's a little bit of detail on the venting to the warp drive in the back. And the guns. Disruptors. I'll probably get yelled at for calling them guns. And there we have our Koraga base. Front and rear arcs, which are always nice. I think the Katinga is the only other ship that the Klingons have right now with the rear arc. So, and there's our generic. Both good ships. I can see a lot of people running swarms of these. With just generic captains, I mean, you could pull 4 of these in a fleet. There we have it. That's the Koraga. Bird of Prey is one of my favorite ships, so I'll definitely be picking up a couple multiples of these. And I'll see you in the next video.